So hello developers. So today we are going to learn AngularJS. AngularJS is becoming more and more popular these days. So it is better if you start learning AngularJS if you are a web developer. If you want to create a single page application, then AngularJS is a best option. And AngularJS market is these days spreading very much. There is a lot of opportunities available with AngularJS. So quickly with the introduction, we can start with AngularJS development. So Angular, what is the importance of AngularJS in the web development? First of all, you can create a single page application. You can extend your HTML content. If your application has a lot of dynamic HTML content, then AngularJS is a best option. If you have a data binding available, if you are sending data back and coming and showing the data on your UI views, then AngularJS is the best option. So on the basic introduction, AngularJS extend HTML with a new attribute. AngularJS is a perfect for single page applications. So AngularJS is actually manipulating the DOM, adding attribute, removing the attribute. It's not like jQuery, but whenever you need to perform some dynamic operations on the HTML, you need to show the data, you want to do the data binding, whatever user is giving input and you want to send the data to the backend, then AngularJS is providing data binding, a lot of different features, like you can create a single page application. So AngularJS provide routing. So routing is similar concept like in the React.js or any other JS framework. So you can start with a simple application in AngularJS. If you talk about the history of AngularJS, AngularJS version 1 released in 2012. It was developed by one of the Google employee, and it has come out as a best JavaScript framework, which is becoming more and more popular. So if you want to talk about much in AngularJS, like what is the architecture, how the HTML is being compiled, then we will go through each and every phase. We will talk about a lot of things like Angular directive, Angular controller factory, Angular services. There are a lot of things in the Angular which we can work on. So first of all, this is a simple application which we are going to cover. I will quickly go through it. So for start working on AngularJS, first you need to include this JavaScript file. Download. You just need to go to angularjs.org and download this angularjs.min.js, and you can start working on it. This is just a simple HTML content. If you see, this is a simple HTML head, body, and I have this JavaScript included here. So what I'm doing here, I'm just doing a simple operation. So just imagine if AngularJS is not there, if I'm not including angular.min.js, then how can you do this operation? You need to write a JavaScript event for it. But using AngularJS is a declarative approach of writing the code. So whenever you want to do any mathematical operation, you just need to write that in the expression. So this is called Angular expression. So when you write this, it will give you the result equal to 4. Similarly, you can do any kind of operation, and you can see the result and the output here. Sometimes due to the cache is not get refreshed, so it is not showing the output. So now it's 11. So these are the Angular expression. Further, we will talk about more on the AngularJS. Thank you, everyone.